See, Kiwis, we love a good one-out, you know what I mean? We love a good fight. This is part of the culture. Straight up. I mean, we're a country of a warrior race, the Modi. This is part of our culture. If a fight broke out right now, what would you all do? You would ignore me and watch the fight. And we've been doing this for so long. You guys have no idea. You're just welcome to the party. We've been doing this for so long. Like I said, way back. We've been wearing New Zealand on our back all over the world. We did it twice last year in Australia, UFC 234 and UFC 243. Me and two of my other teammates, we repeat the three-peat. And guess what? Next weekend, we have other people coming to our shores and UFC Auckland, and we're gonna defend the land and repeat the three-peat. Understand this. This really isn't for me. This is for like the young generation coming up who get to see someone they can relate to, someone who is of my essence, if you will, a combat athlete that they can feel like, man, my sport, you know, like Muay Thai or Jiu-Jitsu or wrestling is up there with the likes of the All Blacks, the Black Caps and the Tall Blacks and New Zealand's top sporting teams. And we're on the level playing field. And like I said, we've been doing this for a long time. So this is for them. And this is for my team, City Kickboxing. This is for my coach, Eugene Behrman, because without him, my career wouldn't be shit. I wouldn't be here. Understand that.
Self-doubt is often one of the most devastating reasons a person doesn't end up being successful. Many times, that doubt is fueled by the words and feelings of other people. Learn to be a warrior and to love a good fight, not necessarily physically, but mentally. Strengthen your own mental toughness to prepare yourself for whatever may come your way. Realize you aren't always just fighting for yourself and what you believe in, but for others as well. And when you get help when you need it, give credit where credit is due. Some battles you will win, and some you will lose. Don't let the losses bring you down and learn to recognize the silver linings. There will always be another chance. Some battles will be harder to win than others, but don't pay attention to what others are saying about it. Even if you've won the fight, stay smart and be focused. This also means never underestimating your enemy. Recognize the talent of those you face, but realize their success doesn't affect how successful you will be. Don't let them hit you, and if they do, get back up. If you get into a slump, turn it around and bring yourself out of it. And when you finally are meeting your goals, be prepared for the crash that can come after the high. Learn to live with it, but never be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Look after your mental health just as you would your physical health, because both require attention or you will see that health fail. And when the going gets tough and the odds seem stacked against you, realize that it doesn't matter what other people think.
I think they're doing so this time mistakenly. You know, you shouldn't underestimate Jan, because you look at a guy like him and his resume. He was on a losing streak. He was going to get cut from the UFC, and then he came back, turned it around, adjusted his old game, his old camp, and then became the UFC champ. So, yeah, you don't underestimate a guy like that, because you know in the trenches he knows how to go. But again, this is what I do. I make it look easy. So I plan on doing that again come Saturday. I didn't get touched in the Costa fight, but like I did in the Costa fight, because I didn't let him touch me in the face at all. So yeah, make sure don't get hit and watch out for that body kick. Vettori is actually even a guy that, fucking hell, I might give him a compliment. He did well in his last fight. Wait, let me see, did he do well? I wasn't overly impressed. I'm not impressed by a performance, but he did well in his last fight, got the win. He got bloodied up, he got bruised up, but just determination, I guess, and gusto. I mean, like, think about it like coffee. You know, if you drink coffee, right, you get a coffee high, and then you crash. So it's like after my first UFC fight, UFC 221 in Perth, it was just a lot of stimulus, a lot of people coming at you. And then when I was finally home alone with my own thoughts, I was just like, it was like a crash. It was like I was sad, and I was sad for like a week. And I was like, why am I sad? I just made my UFC debut in spectacular fashion, made 50K bonus. And I realized this isn't really normal. So I sought the help that I needed to help me adjust to the life. And it wasn't until my fourth UFC fight, that was in New York, MSG, that I felt like after I got back, I was able to integrate back into like my own life properly without being in the low. Not everyone is mentally ill, but if you don't look after your mental health, just like if you don't look after your physical health, you're gonna get physically ill. So you have to be on top of it. If not, I don't wanna, like I said, I don't wanna end up like Britney Spears in 2007, chasing paparazzi with an umbrella. To be honest, the same way I felt after the fight, like not really much has changed. It's just one of those things like, shucks, you know, man. But apart from that, it's like, oh well, you know, you take the silver linings, I guess, from the performance. You know, I held a good account for myself. To put it this way, this fight kind of reminded me of shout out to my man Philip Belinden. He's a kickboxer from Belgium. I fought him in Turkey, and I rematched him again in China. The first time I fought him in Turkey, like, he's coming down from heavyweight to light heavyweight to middleweight, actually from heavyweight as well. And you know, I wasn't even like as beefy as I am now. And this fight reminded me of that in the later rounds. I felt like I couldn't do anything because of the size, because it did play a factor in the later rounds. And I have to just, I guess, take that. Because I mean, despite what they want to let you know, Ariel, despite what they want to tell you, these judges or these critics, the fight was close.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content.